Alright, it should be live. Chat. Live chat. Hello. Howdy, folks. Oh, Doctor here with another flight simulator stream. It's not gonna be crazy. It's just gonna be flying around, taking off, checking out some of these smaller airstrips that are around that I didn't really know about until I started looking around on the little nav map here. Because I like green. So that'll show that then. So I already know about this one here. There's like a couple out here, the old Commonwealth Aerodome. Never heard of that before. And as you can see, this little yellow line here, that's like all the places that I have been already, so. A lot of truck traffic on my road. There's a landfill and a quarry. Well, not a quarry, but we're really big coal miners up here. We're into coal mining. That's why I like Minecraft so much, I think. But yeah, I don't know. There's a fly. The fucking screen in my window is ripped open, so now all sorts of bugs are coming in because it's getting cold out there and not as cold in here. I'm gonna bump that back a little bit with live weather. Will that work? I kind of want the live weather. I don't want to fucking fly during the dark, but I want it to be shitty out, honestly. Magneto's avionics master. Hmm. Okay. Okay, it seems like a fucking a dome light turned on, but A, where the fuck even is there one? And then B, how do you turn it off? You kind of like need that stuff. Oh well. I don't really need it that much. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. The zing lights that get crazy when you're taking off. I don't know why it's so prone to doing that. Like even on landings, it like spins out almost every time. I have such a hard time landing this thing. No flaps or nothing. Won't even let me. Fucking bitch. Alright, where do we want to go first? Let's hit that airport that I was talking about the other day that I wanted to go to. And honestly, let's say fuck this. Clear skies. I do want it to be like 6 o'clock though. I do like a nice evening. I feel like we're gonna be up for a while, so definitely gotta trim it down some. Yeah, it's gonna be a boring one today. Because I don't even know how to describe the mood that I'm in. Diesel Boy 1945. That fucking, so I just read today that apparently the dude, Dave Sparks, Heavy D, from the Diesel Brothers, he just got arrested because of not paying like $800,000 in environmental fees or some shit. I didn't read it all the way into it, but it seemed like it was less than ideal of a situation for our boy here. I don't even really know where that airport is, to be honest with you. I just know that it's off of 78. Wow, that's weird. At least you got it, though. I really wish that I had some different headphones. Actually, you know what? That still seems really quiet. Oh, well, shit. Like, a couple of months. And, I gotta switch, sources on OBS. So I'm gonna put her down at Farmer's Pride here since it's, like, right in front of us. I'm gonna switch some stuff around. I hear a plane flying over my house now. I'm training, brother! One day. I wonder what it is. Where's my phone? I'm gonna check the fucking flight radar as I land. Don't try this on your own simulator. It was a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. Oh. Well, I fucked it. How do I fix this? I know that there's a way. If I go in here, developers, dev mode, apply and save. Go back, resume. Tools. Jerry. Okay, we're just gonna have to run it with fucking developer mode on. How are you doing, Jerry? How are you holding up without having a computer? I've been worried about you. I know I would have went absolutely insane without my video games as a kid. Pokemon. I landed for some reason, like, to do something. And I completely forgot what it was that I was gonna do. Okay, I've been at Krill. Apparently I haven't been at Grimes. So we'll stop here. See what they got going on. Who's that? Who's that? Watch this Grimes place be that. What's it called that I was talking about? The Air Museum. And then I see down there in the bottom right hand corner, right next to Deck Airport, Newmanstown. There's one there. I want to go check out. I'm just flying around Pennsylvania checking out some of the airports. Today I'm not really doing much. I wasn't even planning on streaming today, so I was just gonna do this on my own time. Because as soon as I ended stream yesterday, I immediately got like 120 FPS boost. I was like, oh damn. But I think I have my settings tuned up in fucking OBS a little bit. I think I'm doing like 6,500 bits per second or something, whatever that is. I know it's not, it was set at 3,500 and I upped it. I just don't know how far exactly. So I want to stay in first person for like as much as possible, but I am going to go to third every once in a while to get a better look at stuff. I think this is it. The Golden Age Air Museum. Yeah, this is it. Oh, they ain't joke. It's right off 78. Like, they got a whole ass fucking exit lane for that motherfucker. Check that shit out. That's pretty cool. USA. I would like to know what it would take to live in one of those houses, or perhaps one of them over there, even. I won't be picky. I will work for these people for free as long as they give me a place to stay. I don't know how I manage to do it every single time. Now, there was something I wanted to do. What the fuck was it? Was it music? I think. I do Pokemon Sword and Red. Got little handheld thing for retro games last Christmas. Streaming is taxing on performance. Think I overleveled the first part. Had level 20 some Pokemon when enemies had like level 9. See, I never got into Pokemon. My thing was Yu-Gi-Oh. I I don't know why I never got into Pokemon, but it just wasn't the thing that I wanted to listen to, or yeah, listen to, play. I remember what I was doing. I want to add a new audio source. Cancel. Application audio capture. I don't either. And let me get to my storage unit and I'll get my shit out. I have a whole binder full with the little plastic fucking things that you stick the cards in. I have one of them completely full. Get rid of you. I don't need you anymore. I have window capture. Camera. Not working. Why? Why? This one works. That one's tooted all the way up, too. Okay. Again, I was upset with yesterday's audio performance. So, y'all could fucking deal with it today. Okay, good. That's not coming through the microphone. I just don't want to wear the headphones because of using the mouse. It just makes it 10 times harder. Okay. I need to figure out a way to fucking mount these brackets to my seat. I don't know if I got through saying it yesterday, but I got one of the old seats out of one of the junk cars that I have out back. And since I have the cockpit here for the steering wheel, I'm gonna use the seat from the car and the steering wheel then. And then, because this chair is nice and everything, but it's like the foam is too thick, or the foam is too thin and like dense, and it's too wide. Like the armrests are too wide for the shifter mount, so it's kind of less than ideal. But there's an airport down here that I want to go see. I really wish that I could put the chat up on the map here. We're gonna be going, I guess, to the Commonwealth Aerodrome. There's like add-ons and shit that do that. Well, Jerry, I'm not lucky enough to be one of those that have the add-on. Oh, there we go. But I can't minimize OBS. I have to like shrink the window down as far as I physically can. My goodness. These people are lucky that I like this shit. Because, man, I would really hate to not be a motorhead and live around shit like this. That would have to, like, really suck. I mean, the trailers and shit are kind of annoying. That's not really... like, car stuff. Really. I mean, if you got a friend that's, like, into Truck Simulator, I guess that would kind of tickle his fancy, but I'm not a farm or a truck sim type of guy. Clearly, we're a little bit off of the ground here. Oh, no sound. Oh yeah. I love Pennsylvania. And I'm not even being sarcastic, I actually do. Like, I genuinely like it out here. This is nice scenery to live in, I think. Oh, what's up, Matt? I actually sometimes forget the fact that Pennsylvania actually isn't technically a state, it's a commonwealth. No brakes. No tip over. Pull back on the stick. No. None of this. I think me and this cub are becoming one with one another. I think I'm finally starting to get this one down. I just thought of something really crazy. Like, I definitely can't say it out loud. Type crazy. I was gonna ask Jerry about his new disease that he contracted. And then I thought of a really, really, really horrible way to ask. And I'm not gonna reveal what that way is for pretty obvious reasons. Our boy here is but just a boy. No, absolutely not. There's no fucking way. You couldn't pay me enough. Let's put it that way. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck if you, like, super chatted, like, $50. I'm not saying it. Not gonna happen, brother. Well, it goes against my morals, okay? In multiple ways, actually. No, you can't, because I don't have monetization set up. Windswept Aerodome, there's another one up here? What the hell? Blue Mountain Academy? There's a lot going on the other side of the mountain. God damn. But yeah, I made a very strong I guess you could say a pact with myself that, like, I don't want to try to sell anybody anything. Like, I don't want to do sponsorships unless I think it's actually, like, a good product from good people that's, like, doing something good. Like, I kind of do promote, like, car stuff that I use, like motor oils and stuff like that. Like on the race car, like everything that I have on my race cars and Assetto Corsa is stuff that I use in real life. So, like, I am a shill in that way, but like I'm a strong believer in people need to hold on to their money and not waste it on dumb shit that YouTubers are trying to sell to you. Because 9 times out of 10 it's like a garbage product anyway. Like, nothing pisses me off more than an AG1 ad. You know them fucking people don't drink that shit. Like, I wouldn't take a sponsorship like that, no matter how much they fucking paid me, just for the simple fact of, like, I'm not gonna allow Cough, cough, LTT, $80 screwdriver, cough, cough. Oh, the line is tech tips. Ah. Well, one thing that I could do in that regard for tools, and yes, absolutely, like, I spent $260 on a single ratchet once. Is our Snap-on sponsorship here that I'm stuck with for the rest of my life. And not only that, I gotta get OBS up so that way I could actually see this. Oh, it is up. I just gotta handheld the camera. You got a Snap-on belt buckle. Snap-on signs on the wall here. This green toolbox right here, blocked out by a couple of different things. But there's a lot of Snap-on branding in the area. I have a $110 Snap-on torch just to smoke weed. Like, yeah, it's like not worth it in a way, but at the same time it is, because lifetime warranty. But again, I'm not trying to sell anything. Fuck Mac, I use Snap-on. And for power tools, I swear to God, if you're a DeWalt user, we're not friends anymore, because we're Team Red over here. We use Milwaukee on the O Doctor channel. Do not argue with me about tools, because I will. I definitely didn't kick a metal framed fucking thing. I could think of like 7 different things that you're doing wrong as to why you can't land that. You're coming in at a negative angle of attack, you're coming in too fast, you're not using flaps. I could go on. The plane is like 3 times the size, weighs like 30 times the amount. I think this plane altogether weighs like 900 pounds. What's this Blue Mountain Academy? Is that Blue Mountain High School? And if so, why does a high school have their own airstrip? Imagine your parents are so rich that they could fly you to school. There you go. And see, you get the occasional sport bike that drives by that sounds really nasty. My friend heavier than that plane. Oof. He's somebody that I probably wouldn't allow on board any of my flights then. The Hamburg Dam. We want to see that. Dude, why are there so many fucking airports out here? Okay, this is Hamburg. This is out past Haven. You thought. You fucking thought. Right here is Cabela's. It would have been cool if they had the fucking statues and shit out front. I want to live next to that guy. That's that dude's yard. The fuck? Because if it was anything to do with like this building, why would it not be like there or behind or directly behind it? That's that dude's yard. He's probably the fucking coolest neighbor on the face of the planet. That's sick. I bought something down here one time. What was it? I think it was an amp. I came down and I bought. It was some sort of car audio equipment. And I believe it was in the parking lot of this red building right here. Strip mall. Way different perspective on Hamburg that I've never seen before. What the fuck is this? That's a warehouse. And then another warehouse. God damn. I'll hit this one. West Shore, Skyline, Grube. I'll hit a couple of them. Using phone hotspot for Xbox. Internet is out. It's laggy as fuck. That sucks. I gotta say, not sponsored, not trying to promote anything, but just from my experience, one of the best internet providers in my area specifically is Service Electric, which that's a pretty, how do I put it? It's specific to my area. Put your phone in front of a fan. Shit, that thing might need to go in the freezer. But, the fuck was I just saying? Oh, Service Electric has always been like the one everybody wants, at least in my area. But when I moved and got my own house and had to get my own internet, I got Xfinity, and I gotta say, I've been really happy with it. It doesn't go down very often. It doesn't give me a lot of problems. I get like 700 download on Wi-Fi, like 980 on the PC hardwired. Like it's good internet service. Alright, Skyliner's right here. I'm just going to this one first. Ay, ay, ay. I'm actually surprised. See, here's the difference between 2020 and 2024. 2024 would have already crashed like 40 times. 2020 hangs in there. That's why I like this game more. Pretty easy. You'll have that on them big jobs. Oh, where's this other airport at? West Shore. Alright, and it's like this way, so we're gonna have to come this way at it. And not all of them show up on the game as airports. I'm learning. So it is. Oh, I'm dead. That was my fault. Why my flaps were up? It said 0 degrees though. I still blame myself. I have nobody to blame but myself. Oh, it's on the other side of the street. Was it just this? It's just this. Okay, well that'd be easy to land in. Let's check out Groob. This way. Some point, hopefully get back up towards my way. We'll see what we got going on here in a minute once we hit this one. I think I could see it from here. I think it's that little dark green strip right there in the center. No, I lied. It's right there at the end of the bend. So right where them trees are cleared. That's it, old son. Holy fuck. That is very, very, very not level. Okay, that one you can't even blame me for fucking... Look at that bank. That shit's fucking... There's not even NASCAR tracks that have this much banking. Alright. Chat, you guys gotta Hold on a second. Okay, we got one outside Tamaqua. We got two outside Tamaqua, actually. So we're good. We got this. We're gonna start heading back up north. So I will have to pay attention to that guy. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit the bathroom. Let's see if Max needs to go out too. There's a joint downstairs outside an ashtray. Should get that. It might be one of the better ideas I've had all night. I'll be back. Just like Al, like from the other stream. Hopefully we don't fall out of the sky. Huh. Well, this isn't, I guess, the worst. The worst scenario we've ever been in. We gotta go this way. That's my fault. Don't leave your plane unattended while flying unless you actually have like real autopilot. I guess. I'm gonna lower the level of this down a little bit. It's like right on my leg there. Well, you know what? I should be strapped in anyway. I got my old ass the heating pad. I'm gonna rip that for a while. I'll do 15 minutes. Okay, so apparently that's the airport we're going to. What do you mean by having a seizure? Oh, okay. Bro. Hold on, stay where you're at. I gotta figure something out. You should have these. You'll have fun in these. This one also, the Cap 10, you should have that one. And then this Cub is a great plane to learn how to fucking do some shit in. This one too, that 330 LT. They're all fun planes to fly. I got you, you little fucker. Sorry, I had to catch a body on live stream, but it's how it be sometimes. There we go, now we got just the whole map. No radio. That's kinda gay. Not gonna lie. What I do to your mom. I could probably fit a couple of 15s back there. Okay, Matt. Do what I just did. So, hit your start menu. Go to control options. Search by name. Slew. Figure out something. Some way of getting slew mode, which actually... What are you talking about? This is the... Because that'll even help me out. I also want to redo that. Awesome. Just have to get used to it now. Okay, apparently there is an airport next to Orwigsburg. That we're gonna make our way to. Do I approve of the professor's name as Hugh Janus? Yeah, of course. Why would I not co-sign that? Oh, profile. My bad. I could rename it though. If it were me, I would do one of these two. Those are my favorites. You know what? I'm done messing around. Like, on some real shit, though. See, now I got him in a stunt plane. So now he could do all kinds of wild shit. Like, more maneuverable than the fighter jets. Levels of maneuverability. I want to look at the chat from my phone. Can I move the live chat over to the other side? No. Of course not. Oh. You guys are gonna go right there. Okay, time to get rid of the heating pad. Take a break from it for a little bit. I keep forgetting that the microphone is in like a horrible place. I don't want to like move it. I'm afraid to move it. Wow. This is gorgeous. Where's the junkyard? There should be a junkyard out here. Oh, there it is! There's Easy Pull. Hell yeah. Love that place. I see Pit Penguin 29 a lot. I might have to add him just because he's common. This is 2 days in a row now he's made stream appearances. So is this... Welcome back, Jerry. Glad you had a safe trip. I'm gonna have to turn back time here in a second to the good old days. Dude, grass runways piss me off. I mean, I guess they're not bad. Like, that's sort of specifically what this version of this plane was made for. It's the Shock Ultra. I know, dude, you should see the shit in person. I miss my old house. The view that you got off the back porch from that house was incredible. Yeah, this thing you're gonna be able to put down fucking anywhere. Taking us back to 605. West Penn Township outside of Summit Hill. Lizard Creek Valley Ultralight Flight Park. Dude, fuck yeah. Alright, I guess let's do West Penn. Yeah, I see that. You know, I almost said shiny side up, but then I realized both sides are technically shiny. I want to know where the other players are. Alright, let's go. Alright, enough of this. See, fucking, I genuinely wonder, like, can you fly over, like, say, Mexico and run into, like, a cartel camp? And do they show that shit? Like, can you find big-ass weed fields? That would be fucking cool, I think, if you could. They grow up so fast. Honestly, I could barely even fly them fucking things. Land them. The landing is the worst part. I don't like, they're just very hard to get down. Because they don't have, I don't think that they have flaps. It's actually kind of pissing me off that all this stuff is coming up. Well, not all of it. Some of it. Oh, we're kind of far away yet. Seems like it's up atop of this mountain. I kind of want to turn off AI air traffic and only leave it to, I'm gonna say, I hope that's not it. I just want online. I don't want the stupid AI flights flying over. Oh yeah, that's real nice. I thought we were literally going into the trees. East Penn, Blizzard Creek, Sunny Rest. I think East Penn, Lizard Creek. Or from here, actually, let's go to Sensi Airport outside of McAdoo. Huh. Now see, wait, where am I? West Penn. Like I said, I want to turn off the AI flights real quick. Give me 1 second. Options, general. Hopefully that helps. And we were not there. We were here. Okay. Damn, I never knew that you even came up here, Jerry. I've never been to Texas. So there's that. You got one up on me. Of course. I'll just turn it off. Fuck it. I don't really care. It wasn't even showing Matt near me anyway. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's nice up here, man. I like it. I don't want to say I wouldn't rather be anywhere else because that's not entirely true, but it's pretty fucking great here. I can't lie. Oh, we lost the viewer. Oh, man. I just fucking started getting the most splitting headache. So the reason that I picked this one is what in fuck? just refuses to fucking do this. Like, where do you even think that we're going, bro? I saw a TikTok earlier saying if you talk to women how you talk to your homeboy, you would actually get bitches. That would get so many people arrested. It probably does on more of a frequent basis than you think. However, the chances of that happening are actually lower than you think, I believe, because girls are kind of fucked up too. Honestly, like, they're just equally as fucked up in the head as we are, I think. It's like, I've had women hit me with some crazy shit to where I was like, wow. Okay. Like, especially some of the dirty shit, like, their bathroom jokes are like crazy. Not really remember any of them offhand, but I just remember specifically being like, wow, okay, so girls are equally as disgusting as guys are. It's just a matter of how much, like, how much of it they want to reveal. What, with girls getting guys arrested? Oh, just how guys talk to each other. I mean, like, I don't really know what you mean. Because, like, content matter of the conversation plays a factor into it, I believe. And, like, I don't know, I always make suicide jokes. And, like, jokes about doing harm to others that probably shouldn't be said out loud to anybody other than myself. But well, y'all are also kids, and for whatever reason, you guys think that stuff's funny. But I don't know. I don't want to instill anything upon the youth of the channel here, but all I could say is I got some ass one time, specifically by like doing just that, like joking with a girl sexually like that. It was basically some shit of like we were sat next to each other in math class, and like we didn't know each other at that point, like at all. And obviously I can't just like sit next to somebody and not try to talk to them at least a little bit. And, you know, fucking became friends and shit, and then like I don't know that we hung out or anything prior, but I do know that people were basically saying that it was bound to happen, that we were gonna end up sleeping with one another. That's like, I don't know when it happened, but there was a certain age where using the term sleeping with somebody became cooler and classier than saying fucking them or whatever gets said these days. So that is Grover. And Grover is over here, not where that game just said that it was. So this is actually Grover Airport. Right here, this is actually the strip. Not over there. Right here. Alright, now we're hitting Cincy. But essentially I was like getting to the point to where I was telling her that like I was gonna shove it in her ass on the backstroke and stuff. And I know that sounds crazy to say out loud, but like I like literally said this shit like right to her. And it eventually like just ended up working. It basically, like, we were basically talking and just said the one day, like, just wanna, like, talk about it all the time. And it just ended up working out. And man, I want to say this, but like, you're way too fucking young. I can't get into details. Just it's really not hard. It's just, you gotta. The biggest thing is picking up on social cues. Figuring out when you're making them uncomfortable and how uncomfortable you just made them. And once you could figure that out, golden. Being a forklift driver helps too. So what I would do if I was you, Jerry, is I'd get on like Farm Simulator 25 and get on the fucking New Holland Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm giving valuable information. This is shit you ain't gonna get anywhere else. No one else is gonna tell you like this. I'll tell you that. I don't sugarcoat a goddamn thing. I mean, like, I don't know, cause like, ain't nobody's gonna talk about it just out of the blue, and then B, I don't know why. I don't trust anybody. And that's a me thing. Like, I've been lied to a lot personally. So I have my own walls built so that way I don't get hurt again. And like that, this is like 17 plus material. Not that it's, you can't hear it, but just like when the stuff starts to take effect, I think. But realizing who you're surrounding yourself with and like how the relationship is benefiting the both of you, because like you can't have parasite friends, you can't have people that, how do I put it, you're afraid to say no to them and they end up walking all over you because, oh hey, if I just ask Jerry for $10 because, oh, I forgot my lunch money at home or whatever, like he's gonna make it a habit of forgetting his lunch money at home. Because why the fuck would he bring his own lunch money if he could just use yours? And like, it's fucked up, but there are people like that out there. A lot of people out there like that. Shit, that guy's one right now. I'm playing. No, Matt's good company. That's why he's around. Okay, I see Deer Meadows airstrip up here. I don't know what's going on up here. Come on, Matt. I'm the one holding her steady. Well, we only lost one of them. So they probably got the information that they needed and hit the road. I don't blame them. That's what I'd do too. I just imagine Jerry walking into fucking school tomorrow, walking up to some girl that he has a crush on and be like, I'm gonna stick it in your ass on the backstroke. And just fucking throw a fucking Hail Mary at a field that doesn't even exist. Just because that's what I said. And then he's gonna get arrested. And then he's gonna blame me. Well, before you do that, that's already gotta be the topic of conversation. I'm telling you, dude, it fucking worked. I don't know how, but it worked. I don't think that necessarily was the finishing move that really set it in there, but it was just like funny shock factor humor that you could throw in while talking about doing the Lord's work on the lady. Pull back on the stick and don't use as much brakes, Matt. That's what I literally just figured that out a couple, what, like an hour ago maybe? I just figured it out. Okay, that's a weird one. I gotta see this one. Go back towards Hazleton. Spraying entire. Just stand in the locker room long enough. I think that you eventually get like all of the cologne from the air settles into your clothes. And then it's just, you just perma-axe. I'm pretty sure that, like, my cap and gown smells, like, weird from school. And it's not, like, a bad weird, but, like, you know what I mean. You know the smell that I'm talking about. It's not good, but it's not, like, bad. Not cotton balls. I'm not going in the locker rooms. I mean, shit, at least there's pizza. I'll look at the bright side, man. You could get raped, robbed, and assaulted all at the same time with no pizza. I almost asked a really bad question concerning the whole locker room antics, but we'll just at base level, why? Or are you just like, obviously it's a joke, but like, will you really not go into the locker rooms at school? Like, how do you not change for gym? Do you not take gym? I'm not trying to judge. I'm not trying to make funny and nothing. I'm just genuinely curious to see if it's like different than when I was in school, is all. Because like we had to go into the locker room and change. Because unfortunately in my fucking time in the classroom, we had fucking a dress code, and we had to wear like khaki pants and polo shirts, and like they couldn't have like long lines on them, like it couldn't be plaid. Like it was really fucking stupid. And they tried to use it as a thing to cut down on bullying, and literally all it did was amplified it, because it became a little bit more apparent that some kids didn't have Hollister logos on their shirts or Aeropostale logos on their pants. And unfortunately, kids got made fun of for that. Ask me how I know. I was one of them. See, we didn't even get jeans. We weren't even allowed to wear denim. If it was like colored, like I had khaki jeans, but they're fucking khakis, they're not jeans. Don't feel bad, man. That was like 10 years ago. Like, literally. I don't like saying that out loud, but... $10 fucking years ago now. Double D Sky Ranch. This sounds like it's gonna be a good time. This sounds like it's gonna be a really, really, really good time. I miss school, man. I know you probably hear everybody in your family talking about, oh, you'll miss school someday, but like What the fuck is that? A 757 at 13,000 feet. That's what that was. That's fucking flabbergasted. He died. Unfortunate. Go to whatever airport this is, dude. I don't know what the code is for it. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 fucking baseball fields? That's really necessary? How was that for an emergency landing? Oh shit, he got it down. Ah! Almost. Dude, it's a pain in the ass, I'm telling you. I still, like, don't even really have it down. You have to, like, be in the air and just, like, hover. Like, you gotta just keep it above the ground until the plane, like, sets itself down. Because what I noticed is you try to flare up, or you try to bring the tail down, so that way you have your fucking control on the ground, and when you go to lift up, the fucking plane lifts back up. Alright, we lost a viewer, but that's okay. Huh. Superior fractal. New media. There's this one outside of Pottsville. Is there any more, like, secret ones out in between? Here? Other than new media? Okay, here's 2. Plus a side quest. Plus 2 side quests. We're gonna go over actually my favorite junkyard. I did just see it. Then we're gonna go over the ski resort. Then this. Not that one. And then this one. But I gotta go to the bathroom. Not gonna lie. And honestly, my dumb at where are I? I'm at Crosswind Acres, dog. But I did turn the camera off. I'm running to the bathroom really fast. I'm gonna put something on. Where's our screensaver that we had picked out? Playlists. There we go. And then do that. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh shit, my bad. Well, enjoy your food there, Matt. So I guess there were just two now because I know for a fact that we lost one viewer. We lost Matt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just you and me, Jerry. Okay. I'm going to take a moment really quick. I'm gonna figure out where I actually want to fucking come. We already have a plan. I just forgot about it. I want to scoot this chair back a little bit because with this pillow on here, it's kind of squishing me up a little too far. Gallisopod? Gallisopod? I have no idea how you would pronounce that. That's good that it's a good one, though. I wouldn't know. Again, like I said before, Pokemon wasn't really my thing. I appreciate what it was for people though. Like that was their shit. And I don't like make fun of it or take away from that in any way. But just not what I was into personally. We're back. Golisopod. Golisopod. Whatever. Same difference. The only thing that I wish that this game had that 24 has is the iPad. It'd be so much nicer. Honestly, what I should do is just set up my other monitor. I have 3 of them. I only have 2 hooked up right now. I'm gonna get the... I don't know what that is. Get the chat back up on the phone. There we go. B Hershey 29. I wonder if there's any relation to Hershey Park, Hershey Chocolate. I wonder if that's why we could see the guy. Alright, hold on. Okay, this is much better for the seating position. Where the fuck? Is the junkyard? Right there. Okay, so this is my favorite junkyard. Me and my grandfather used to come down here all the fucking time. You know where the domestic shit is? All the way back here in the fucking corner. Pisses me off, because I only drive fucking American stuff. Chevys mainly. Need something ash and shit. This isn't ideal, but it'll work. Okay, so up here is going to be the ski resort. And I've actually never... This is literally like maybe 10 minutes away from where I grew up. And I never actually knew how the ski resort looked up until I got this game. And apparently that's it there. I guess it's just down this one side. I don't know if this is more cleared out here and there's actually like two. It seems like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 6 different ways that you could go down. That looks like some sort of takeoff ramp. Used to have to deliver pizza out here all the time. That was my first job out of high school. I delivered pizza. Oh, I was still in high school actually while I was doing it. But I put enough money in my pocket to A, get a car, B, put gas in it, C, fucking fix it when it broke. D, I had money to go out and hang with my friends. Wasn't bad. Okay, this is fucked up, cause like how is that there and I've never known about it? Like, I grew up right there. Right. Dude, you don't understand, like, how irate I am over that. That is, like, the biggest load of bullshit I've come across in a video game in a long time. Honestly, though, it is just the Great Wall of China. It's like one thing. But That's not really the point. I think it's more so the significance. I think Jerry just left. I went down to one viewer. I know Jeep Girl left. I know that one for a fact. Now it's back up to 2. If you like closed out and came back, maybe it was really that quick of noticing. I don't know. Alright, well, no worries then. Have I shown you the hand gliders yet, Jerry? Were you around for one of them streams? Now this is a test on if I would actually be able to like do anything like this in real life, because I've been here a lot. I mean, that was a little rough, but I need to find the drone camera. There we go. So basically from where I am in the plane, I used to have a Jeep. And you go in from the road that goes up that mountain, and you follow them windmills down to where we're at, and then you look over and you see this. And just the amount of times I've sat here and watched the sunset. Crazy. Okay, we're back. And what the fuck? This is awkward. That sounds like a whole situation, dude. A roller coaster of emotions. Well, hopefully, hopefully this still works. I don't understand. Let's see what would have possibly happened. We're back in action. Okay. Yeah, right there is the actual lookout spot. Right here. Ugh. Man, it smells fucking weird because of it raining. I know that sounds weird to say, but I'm just being honest. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately it does. Yeah, this isn't happening. There we go. Whatever the fuck that is that you just said to me is a lot to take in, for one. And two, no, it is too hot there. I will die. Like, actually. Dude, I had such a fucking hard time with the fucking heat this summer. It was so bad. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I cannot stand the fucking heat anymore. I just, like... You know how they say fucking... You sweat, and then, like, when you stop sweating, that's when it's time to panic? Well, like, I feel like sometimes I just completely skip it, and I just go straight to the not sweating. I hate Volkswagens. Yeah, fuck that. It was like 85 the other day. What was it, Saturday? It was fucking hot out, dude. Like, I had to keep coming in and get, like, pulling down. I was going through it. But it's like 55 out right now because it's starting to get cooler. This is one of them abandoned ones that we flew by over onto in 2024. I think this is my best shot. Hell yeah. I think there's also a ski resort up here. Broad Mountain. Tuscarora is back that way. State Park is, at least. Town's there, yeah. There was one. That I saw him was looking at. Where the hell was it? Oh, right here, cider field. And then from there, it'll take us back to Bendigo. Bendigo. Or I could try a fucking landing challenge at my house. I don't know how well that would work. Speed things up a little bit. I'm getting a little tired. I might head to bed soon. We'll hit this really quick because I've been here before. I just want to get it on flight rate on little nav map here on my flight logs that I was here. Touch and go. Alright, bud. I don't know if I'll be on by the time you get back. So, if I am, I'll see you then. If not, then take care. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Tune in tomorrow. And don't piss the bed. I'm going where Jupus is. I don't know if you could see how well you can see the map up in the corner. But I'm going there. And I'm going to that little plane to the left of it. And then in the very bottom left, there's another little plane where it says Tower City. Well, that little corner there, that's me, so. Gotta kind of use that to guide me along here. Blue, love that. And this is in between fucking Persona and Pine Grove. But like not on 443. Really weird. Alright, let me run that back. Like, obviously we could land here, but I wanna do it proper. There we go. Alright, from here home, right? I think that's what I said. Shouldn't be any more stops. No, we're good. We're pointed in the right direction. I'm gonna use the heating pad up until we're done. And then that'll be that. A little bit of an unconventional view, but Could see a little better. Want to make sure Max was okay. I don't know if I'm actually gonna get this. So. You can't laugh if I don't. Yeah, I knew it. Let me try again from this end, the other way. I feel like if I get it just fucking right. I need to be going slow though. Well, that's obviously not gonna work. I know I could do it. Fucking keep losing the spot, though. Okay, clear the trees. No, too fast. Alright, I give up. I'm ending the stream. Hope everybody enjoyed. Take care, don't piss the bed. Tune in tomorrow. Bye.